food you're about to see, y'all, is part of a peek of what you can expect this weekend over with Chef Johnny Hernandez in celebration of Cinco de Mayo. And Johnny, welcome back. I love that you're focusing on bringing the actual meaning of Cinco de Mayo and the flavors of both countries to your event this weekend.
Yes, I mean, again, that's a great way to educate and introduce not only, the food that we love to create, but bring the story of, the true story of Cinco de Mayo and that celebration. That it's not Mexican Independence Day, but it is a battle in Puebla that has some ties to San Antonio, really, Goliad. So General Zaragoza, who went against Napoleon, is what I've read recently, is he's a local, he's a Tejano.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
isn't that amazing?
And the Battle of Puebla is
Yes.
the French. We defeated the French in a town called Puebla, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
So yeah, and so we're creating some great dishes that we have salsa poblana on our crepas, So we're incorporating the French in a fun way, just to raise awareness of the celebration. We always love to celebrate with food and some margaritas, ya sabes.
Okay, ya sabes. San Antonio, ya sabes.
Ya
All right.
sabes.
Look at these perfect crepes over here. How did you get them so flat and they look like carbon copies?
Yes, it was like I slaved on the stove all morning.
Really?
Not really, but okay, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So that's the French part, is the crepes.
Yes, the crepes. So we're making a salsa poblana, right?
Okay.
So what we're featuring at La Gloria are crepas, de camarón con salsa poblana, right?
Delicious.
So this will be one of the entrees.
You know, I need two more, John. Come on.
And then what we're gonna do is we're also making churro beignets.
Right here.
Right,
Look
so
at
beignets are one of those iconic desserts, through via Louisiana, and some of our local chefs who make beignets, even at the farmers market. Right, so we're gonna put some fresh or some powdered sugar on our beignets.
I'll put more later. I just wanted to give them.
So imagine this, salsa poblana. It actually, we serve this at La Gloria with corn tortillas, but it actually works even better with crepas. Because the crepes are very delicate, you can garnish it with a little bit of queso fresco.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead, you go to queso fresco.
Is this, this salsita, is it spicy, Johnny?
It's very mild.
Okay.
It won't hurt you, hurt you.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, so that's again, a nod to France and Mexico coming together.
Look at
Make love, not war.
I like that.
Mira,
Okay.
crepas poblanas, and of course churros, ¿verdad?
Okay.
So, you have your churros, you have to douse them with a lot of powdered sugar.
Okay, so more.
Oh yes,
And
cover them.
And Johnny, these are not technically beignets, but you say beignet is the dough, and then with the powdered
they're
sugar.
very similar. Again, these traditions came from the old world, right? So white flour, spices from spices from the old world. And churros were Spanish, okay? So, this is an old world tradition. We made them churros. We got cinnamon, and now powdered sugar makes them French a little bit,
Just a little bit. So
at least for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, it's perfect. So what else can people expect? Because it's a few days of a celebration.
Yes, so we're also celebrating our 14th birthday.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, La Gloria is 14 years now. It's amazing. We thank San Antonio for all the love. Obviously, we're known for our food and our hospitality. We have La Villita, which is a very special place here for our history. We're having a celebration because we're helping the village with activation. So we will be there at La Villita Saturday and Sunday. Música, ballet folklorico, DJs, and mariachis. So,
of course.
So La Villita, La Gloria, our restaurants celebrate San Antonio. I know we just finished Fiesta, but we're ready for more.
First of all, San Antonio just always is ready to celebrate something, and I'm glad that you are bringing something quite unique with the French flair, Johnny. This looks so delicious and good, and we thank you very much for being here this morning. I heard there's some people that are kind of hungry. I don't know. They're from another galaxy. I don't know, though, if we can feed them this. Oh, my God. Chewy, would you like a crepe? Oh, yes. Yes? Okay, a crepe for you. And then, Johnny, you made drinks.
Yes.
All right, a drink for you. You guys came from very far away, so we thank you so much as well for being here. Y'all, we're going to get to know the Star Wars Society of San Antonio later. Johnny, thank you for being with us. Y'all, there's a lot more coming up on Great Day.